What up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys the next war recap. This was a midweek arranged war with Reddit Omega. We thought, what the heck? Let's get a good opponent, right? Let's not do this farm war stuff when we've got a roster of people aching and raring to go for a good, solid matchup, and a good, solid matchup is what we got in Reddit Omega. They flat out performed better than any clan we have ever played, top to bottom. Every attack was spot on, and they got a well-deserved dominant victory over WHF, 86-81. Props to them. Honestly, I have never seen better play, especially at the Town Hall 10 level. These guys busted out 6 or 7 3-stars on our Town Hall 10s. Let's go ahead and check that out real quick. That's an 11. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 triples. I mean, that's tough to overcome, guys. They picked up an 11 as well. They had a legit shot at a perfect war for a while. I was getting a little bit nervous. So enough gushing over Reddit Omega's performance. Again, guys, props to you. I will have a link to their stuff tomorrow in my strategy guide video that's coming out, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, Reddit Omega, props to you guys. Mad respect. It was a truly... I didn't feel like we played bad. It just wasn't. I mean, we would have had to bring an A+ game in order to have a shot in this war, and we didn't. We brought a B game, and it was, I mean, the results are on the screen. So, getting into the attacks on our side, we 2-starred all their Town Hall 11s. We had quite a few Town Hall 10 triples. We left one. I mean, we were kind of just throwing the book at them, man, but we left one 1-starred, which is, you know, not great. Ended up with a 75%. But yeah, we were going for triples, trying anything we could to get this thing tied up. And then, you know, once it became apparent that we flat out got killed, it was just like, meh. All right, so getting into the attacks, we had a few dips, 11s coming down to take out 10s. We did have one Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10. 1-7, man, on the Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 stuff. That was the big difference in the war. Their 10s were just flat out smoking. So, Smiling Muffin here, got to give a shout out to Aussietron on this attack, as he came up with the original plan on this, and he got a 99%. Ran out of time because his queen screwed him right here on this little wall piece, and that all being said, let's get back into the attack. Smiling Muffin, though, just kind of copies the plan. I don't know. I think he made one tweak, and that was he brought another heal spell instead of another rage spell. So he queen charges in. The funny thing here is the queen walks far enough up that she's too far away from the queen in the interior. The queen actually targets the stuff on the outside of the base, like, you know, these storages and whatnot. That keeps her away from the enemy queen. Now, had he just waited a little bit on his baby dragon, he could have taken out the heroes with the heroes, but, you know, no big deal. Gets the Tesla that pops taken care of, targets the builder hut, hops the wall, standing in range of the Inferno now. That's okay. He's got a poison out there to take out these pesky minions. They all kind of go poof at the same time. Gets the loon taken care of, finally gets the Inferno Tower, and the healers step in and get that queen healed back up in no time. At this point, he's got 26 miners. Here comes the king. Here comes the bowlers, taking out some buildings. And he's got miners. Pretty much mass miner attack coming in. The goal was to get in there, target the queen. He's going to drop his heal spell there to handle the wizard tower, plus that giant bomb damage. They very quickly take out the queen. Notice up top, the friendly queen, she's not going to get stopped. So she's just working. Now down here, the miners are what we want to pay attention to. The king aggroes them into the center compartment, and they're just going to work their way down the center compartment now. So the Inferno Tower and the Teslas have been left alone, and that could be problematic as the king and bowlers work their way around the base. But check these bowlers out. Watch the damage that they do to these cannons. Look at that. I mean, just completely wrecked 2 of the cannons in the interior of the base. Miners working on the town hall. They just about have that thing taken out. They get it right before they all die. It looks like they do get to the dark storage, then the wizard tower. They've got a few miners left at very, very low health, but quite a few troops left over. And we are really focusing on that Inferno Tower, 2 builder huts and 2 Teslas. But just enough left up. Tons of barbs, tons of bowlers. Luckily, they all target more or less the same point on the wall. The queen goes ahead, locks onto that Inferno Tower, and very quickly takes it out. The king has died, but that's not going to stop those bowlers from doing their thing. The queen finally is going to work her way through the wall, gets through it, and does take out the Teslas in very nice fashion. So Smiley Muffin, nice work, man. Let's go ahead and move on to number 19. We did take out most of the Town Hall 9s with our 9s. We did have to drop a couple dips. Unfortunately, they had to be me, too, which kind of bums me out because I didn't get my shots at the Town Hall 10s this war. But that's okay. I was able to 3-star the 9s pretty easily. I might bring you guys something on that in the near future. So here we go. Golem down, and he's got wizards backing that up. So 3 wizards taking on the storage, getting a nice little funnel created here. Goal being, it looks like an air attack is coming. So he's targeting not only the queen, but he wants that air defense that's in there. Check that bad boy out. So in addition to the air defense, he wants the CC. So the queen's going to work her way back and then eventually target the enemy queen over the wall here as soon as that CC is taken care of. So baby dragon down, enemy queen down, and now at this point we can go ahead and send in the Laloon portion of the raid from the south. You can see he's going to work counterclockwise starting at 6 o'clock, it looks like. So should be about ready. The heroes are getting an absolutely massive push. It looks as though he's waiting to see if they can manage to take out another air defense. He chooses to drop a raid. He actually changes the direction here. He's coming from the top now. Instead of taking out the air defense there on the bottom, they're going to get the one in the middle. So that's pretty cool. Uses the ability and then takes the sweeper out. Watch this. Paths to the bottom and takes that one out as well. So 3 air defenses taken out with the kill squad. Beautiful job with that. Doing some tanking as well on the Expo. Just targeting everything there on all of these defenses. He gets the external Tesla on bottom. And look at all of those balloons. Tons of hounds left over. And they are basically just going defense to defense here. Pups will finish off the mortar on the outside to keep all those balloons on the interior. And that's pretty much going to do it. He's got 1 archer he saves for that builder hut over here. But other than that, pretty quick cleanup, efficient, wizards on top, pups on top. And that is going to do it, guys. So 3 stars for the good guys there. Luxicon getting it done. Nice work on the Laloon, man. Sorry for calling it wrong like you were going counterclockwise when you were going clockwise. Slicing that base up. All right, man. Number 21, Holy Stogie getting taken out by Yagmer. Yagmer had another excellent war for us, 6-star war. This was the first of his, couple exploits here. And it looks like compact base. And he's just going to go ahead and we've seen it, guys. It's the HGHB. What do you know? So he drops in a giant here, and the goal is to take out that air defense, it looks like. So he's dropping a couple wizards in, and that will get them access to take out that air defense before they do too much damage here. He does lose 1 healer, probably a little bit premature on the Giants, but wanted to get the attack started. They beat their way through the wall. And now after they get through the wall here, he's trying to limit the Springtrap damage. He might lose 1 or 2 here. Yep. Does only lose 1, so that was pretty good. Now he's working through the junction, which is great. Instead, he's going to drop the jump spell, and that jump spell is absolutely perfectly placed. Opens up the whole core of the base, gets a double bomb triggered, and he's dealing with that CC. It is now down, and now the king, the giants, the bowlers are standing in the middle of this very compact base. Look at the bowlers and the damage they are doing. Hogs are working the edge of the ring, just kind of cruising their way through. Even the queen is still up right now, but that's okay. He's going to get to her. Don't worry. We've got a queen. We've got all kinds of king, barbs, giants up top. Still a whole bunch of hogs left in the camp. So he trickles in a couple hogs there to start trimming defense. And here we go. Queen versus queen. Pops the ability, takes her out. Now we've got the king and all the giants in the core being healed up. It looks as though we can pretty much send the rest of the hogs at this point. Here they come from the left, taking out the Tesla, and from the top, no, he saves the rest. He's got 5 left. He sends a couple to the cannon while, giants distract it. Poison for the king, but just a few hogs in now from the left for cleanup. He drops in 1 on the camp, couple on the storage. I mean, really can't be any more efficient. Swags the heal. Finishing up the base with a very easy 3-star, just completely crushes this compact style base, and that's kind of what you're looking for with this HGHB. If you can get those compact bases and access a lot of it with a jump spell, might be worth taking that jump rather than an extra rage or a heal. So very nice work there to Yag. And let's get on to the next attack here. Scorpion, this is Lucas15 tagging out Scorp. And another HGHB attack, so it seems, but he's brought 7 healers this time and only 8 hogs. So the goal here is to do a little bit of a queen charge with some of those healers and do an HGHB attack on the other side of the base. So from the top, you're going to see, looks like 4 healers come down on the queen, so that leaves 3 left for the giants. Now, the giants, I believe, are going to go at the queen a little bit later on in the southwest portion of this base. He's got a couple of wizards there to help funnel and 8 hog riders. So let's see how the queen up top takes out some defense, locks to the king, and then he's going to basically poison the king to slow up that ability, and then send in a couple hogs here. They do get sprung, but, he's able to see there's some minions in that CC, so he gets the minion taken out, sends a couple more hog riders. Now he's down to 4, guys. 4 hogs, so he's made quite a commitment there to get the CC lured. He does get it out, and he realizes 3 Valkyries, so that's going to force an ability here, or she's going to die. So pops the ability, takes him out, and then at this point, he's going to go ahead and start working into the base, and then start working on the bottom side here with those giants. So here comes the loons taking out some exposed mortars. There's the giants on the mortar down there, and as they're kind of attracting fire here, you're going to see wizards come down on both sides here to go ahead and create a nice little funnel, and you'll see the king and some bowlers come down behind the giants. There's the rage spell, keeping up those giants. King works his way in, immediately takes out the queen, and here comes the bowlers into the base at this point. And it looks like, there's not a whole lot to target there, so they're going to take a walk. Look at the damage they do, and they actually are going to survive to the end of the raid, thanks to the 2 hogs that Lucas sends to protect them. 1 bowler is lost, but now that there is nothing in their way, they're able to pretty much wreck stuff. The queen over there is in the core, and that is bad news for this base because she's going to be able to take out the wizard tower, the archer tower, even the cannons down south. So the giants work their way through the wall. Into the base they go, kind of attracting all the fire. The king still has his ability left, and we still have a rage spell. So there goes the bowlers, pretty much emptying the compartment. They're working their way around the base. Now check out, they're going to go straight to this cannon, and the cannon cannot kill them fast enough before the bowlers actually just wreck them. So 1 more bowler is lost, but the whole left side of the base is now wrecked. We've got a king using his ability. Only 2 Teslas now remain, and as the king is working their way through the wall, you're going to see that wizard start locking on to some buildings here, which is great. Now the bowlers have an opportunity to roll up and around, and while the Teslas are locked onto the king, bowlers say, yo, we want some of that action. So they get the gold storage and the Tesla. The queen finishes up on the second Tesla there, and that's a 3-star for the good guys. So 28 and 30 are the ones we're going to look at next. This is Grim. Grim's on a hot streak right now, guys, just absolutely crushing it. So we will watch him take out this one. It looks like he's got the Govajo here with 1 jump. And he starts with a queen walk on the right side of this base. He's got a hog taking out a mortar that's exposed to get the lure as well. So we've got Valkyries, we've got a baby dragon, we've got a slow-ass wizard making his way over. They do get into that poison spell, but ability is forced. He does get the CC taken care of, and then is also able to take care of the queen in the second poison spell. Her attack speed is slowed, but the queen is now working her way around this base. Now, this is where you're going to see minion funneling on the southern part of the base, and then you should see a Valk entry here shortly. Tesla does pop, but that's okay. He's just going to send the Valks from each side of that bottom cluster of buildings, and they will eventually work their way together and through the wall here down south. So really nice job with the wall breakers out of the CC. Very nicely opening up the wall with the help of 1 swing from the Valkyries. We do get the wizard tower taken care of, and look at the Hog Riders kind of backing everything up. There is a jump spell, and watch that location on the jump. That opens up 100% of the remaining compartments of the base, and that is going to spell doom for Atlas from Red Omega. So very nice job on the deployment of the jump spell there. The Valkyries, you can see they hop the wall, take everything out. The Hog Rider's backing everything up. He still has 4 hogs left from the bad guys. Don't know if he's going to deploy him or not. This base is cooked at this point. The Queen's working her way around. Valkyries finish up taking out the last couple defenses here. The King still has his ability, and he's in the last compartment on the last couple D. So he sees an opportunity to use his Giants for cleanup. So Grim starts cleaning up with Giants, and then from the right side, you're going to see some Hog Riders deployed straight to this Queen platform. And that's just helping to, clean this base up just a little bit faster. So optimal raid. Beautiful job there by Grim. Also wanted to make sure he triggered that last giant bomb just to say he did it. There it is. But that's a 3-star for the good guys. Awesome work, man. Keep crushing it for us as you've been doing a lot lately. So nice work, man. All right, so number 30, Canadian, had the 6-pack again this war as well. So we're going to highlight one of these bad boys. And again, guys, HGHB, 13 Giants, 13 Hogs, and then 4 healers here. He's going to use the Baby Drag, I believe, on the right. Might be on the top. I can't remember. There it is. There it's on the top. So healers come down, keeping those Giants up. They reroute to the Tesla, but then they're going through that compartment. So poison on the Queen. That's going to slow her up. That's very important, especially when she's beating on Giants. Just doesn't fire fast enough to out-damage the healer's healing. So nice funnel created by the Wizards. They go over. They're going to get this army camp taken care of as well. Bowlers head into the base, guys. That is crucial. So now we've got Giants. We've got Bowlers. We've got both heroes and the healers in there inside of a rage spell. Just kind of doing work. Drop a second rage, and that is going to keep everything nice and topped off. We've got a dragon up there, but the Queen is working on him. Finally down. In comes the Hogs, kind of trickling them in. While everything's distracted, and then waterfall effect on the Hogs, just taking out all these buildings at once. Beautiful job on that deployment, and that Wizard on the top is already working the edge of the trash ring, so nice work with that. Looks like the Queen has ducked out on the right side. Here comes the Giants, the Bowlers, the King. We've got a beautiful jump spell placed to get the last little bit of these compartments taken care of. All the Giants eat a heal spell there, but, I mean, look at the power of the Giants and the HGHB strategy. They hop the final wall here and get into the last little bit of this base. They're tanking everything. The healers are working to keep them alive, and the Hog Riders are absolutely devastating what's left over. Still has 2 Hogs left in the bag. Going to send them to that Archer Tower most likely and just take it out as it's distracted with the Hog Riders that are in a heal spell. So wonderful job there. Last couple defenses to take care of. The Bowlers are working on it in the core, and he's still got all kinds of troops left over. Beautiful job to Canadian here, taking out Little Larry. Awesome job on the attack, man. Loved the war from you, that 6-pack once again. Nice work. So that all being said, guys, had some great attacks this war. We were just outclassed, plain and simple, at the Town Hall 10 level. Very nice job to Reddit Omega. You guys were awesome. Stay tuned for the strategy video coming out probably tomorrow, guys. 22 to 26 in overall 3 stars. They got us by 4 there. 86-81 was your final. Props to Reddit Omega once again. This is Powerbang, and I am signing out till next time, guys. Take care.